Pretender or contender? The Timberwolves.
Pretenders.
Title contenders?
Pretenders.
I'll say they're.
I don't think they're ready for the playoffs.
They never will be.
OKC Thunder. Pretender or contender?
Contenders. Conference finals contenders. For me.
Contenders.
You don't want to see them in 7 games. That's what I want to say.
I'll put them in pretenders. The Mavericks.
Contenders.
I think they're.
Nah. I don't think so.
Contenders.
I'm not feeling it. I ain't feeling it.
The Miami Heat.
Contenders.
Contenders.
I'm putting the pretenders. No, I don't mess with them. Sacramento
You
Kings.
gonna elaborate?
Oh, if you want me to elaborate, they're not good. They're not going to win. They're going to show me. I don't care what they do. They can go back to the finals, but they ain't winning shit. They don't have the team. They just don't. They don't have the team to go win the finals.
How do you call them? How do you say in the same sentence you could get to the finals and you're still a pretender? Like, what's pretend about that?
I'm saying they won't win.
But that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, how do you get to the finals and say you're a pretender?
When I say contender, I mean like they can win.
Okay, all right.
So they got a chance to win it at all?
You think they can win the finals again?
I think I got a chance. Yeah.
You know you don't believe that.
I mean, honestly, I'm not a Heat guy, but I do respect a team that can get to the finals twice within like fucking 4 or 5 years. So you got to respect that. For me, you can't count them out. Like, they had a crazy Disney story. I don't think they win, but I got to respect it.
I'm gonna count them out until they hold up the Larry O'Brien trophy. I will come on the podcast and say, "Hey, I was wrong about Heat culture." But until then, they ain't winning shit. I'm not gonna lie, because whoever they face in the West, they not beating.
I know you got the Magic on your list. I ain't gonna ask the Charles yet.
I don't, because I wasn't gonna put them.
Oh shit!
Lakers next, ain't it?
Because I felt like, I was gonna say pretender, but we can say the Magic. What are the Magic? Contender or pretender?
I hate to say pretender, but like they are, because like they're not really pretenders because they're still up and coming, but they're pretenders.
They're pretenders. That's why I didn't put them on the list, because I knew exactly what everybody.
Young.
That's
You'll
exactly.
never know what to expect.
I knew it. I knew what y'all was gonna say. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
The Sacramento Kings, pretender or contender?
Pretenders.
They're pretenders.
They gonna light the beam and still lose.
How do you like the beam and lose?
They're gonna light the beam one game, and then that final game, they done for.
Okay.
Cleveland Cavaliers, pretenders or contenders?
Pretenders.
Contenders. Can't count my boys out, man.
They can win in the East.
My dog. Yeah, they can win in the East. I feel like the East is open. I feel like anybody can go get to the championship in the East for real. Shit.
Only 3 teams been able to do it though.
2 teams.
Yeah. That's
2. It's only been 3 teams. It's only been 3 teams. Then
No, I don't count them.
That's your team.
Those 3 teams.
It's only 2 teams: the Bucks and the Celtics. They can beat them.
Really,
they haven't been the same this year. Cavs haven't been the same. They just haven't. So
I don't Miami too, but you don't want to have them in there.
Yeah, it's Miami too. You can keep yours too. I'm gonna keep mine 3.
It's definitely 2. The Clippers.
Pretenders.
They're a contender.
I want to say contenders because they got the players to do it. Like, they don't never be healthy at the end of the season.
Pretenders.
One more injury for Kawhi, he probably be in the motherfucking stretch laid out bed.
Kawhi been healthy
that
all
bed
year.
or some shit.
Kawhi's been healthy all year.
And they said this is the healthiest he's been since 2000, since he was on the Spurs. Goddamn.
Actually, it's true though. That is very true. The Sixers. Pretenders or pretenders?
Pretenders.
Contenders. Every time Joel go in the playoffs, he get to trying to flop. They don't call that shit in the playoffs, man. You ain't gonna be getting all them calls in the playoffs.
Pretender like a motherfucker.
Drop it, nigga.
And what you say, Sheldon?
I think since they're probably not gonna beat Boston or Milwaukee, I'm gonna just say pretenders. Honestly, me personally,
They won't even beat Miami.
I think they can beat them, but I don't think they can beat none of the top two teams. The Lakers, pretenders or contenders?
Pretenders.
They're a
Could you
contender.
elaborate,
They're a contender.
Shondell? Could you elaborate why?
I don't think they can actually win the championship. Honestly, I think LeBron James is still an engine of the team. Anthony Davis is doing the same thing we seen last year around this time, where he had that 5-game MVP stretch game. So right now would just be officially game 3, because the in-season tournament championship game doesn't count for the regular season. So he's just on his little 5-game regular season run where he typically goes on. So the head of the snake is James, and I don't know. I don't believe in the team. I think they went to the Western Conference Finals and they got swept by Denver. I don't think this team is much different from last year. Denver may be having a rough patch right now, but there's no true team in the West that's actually a threat to them. I think right now the East is probably more competitive when it comes to like who's going to come out of it. I think right now Denver is still a highly favorites to capture the West, and the Lakers just simply aren't better than them. So you cannot be a contender in my eyes if you can't truly win. You can't beat them in the Western Conference Finals. You didn't win a single game against them. There's nothing different this year, so you're not contenders to me.
That's a bold statement.
They got swept in the Western Conference Finals. Like, the Heat beat them 1 game. How can you guys do it? Like, doesn't make sense. Like, answer me that. How did the Heat, like Sheldon or Trell, which one of them won? How did the Heat win 1 game, but the Lakers didn't?
I think that game the Nuggets win. They were kind of cold that game. I think it was that game 2. No, that was game 1. No, it was game 2. Game 2. I think the Nuggets went kind of cold, and the Heat, they just took advantage of it. Honestly, I think they hit their shots that game, and the Lakers, like all the games were close. They just didn't close it out. They just wasn't able to close it out, and I can't make excuses for that. Didn't close it out. Honestly,
Yeah, they should have won one. They should have won at least one, bro. I don't know what the hell was going on. LeBron just disappeared at the end.
Yeah, I don't think you can count on Anthony Davis to show up 4 games, even 6 games against Jokic. I think maybe he could show up 1 or 2. You need LeBron James to keep sipping from the fountain of youth, and I just don't see it. I don't believe it. I think the young guys they got right now, I don't think they have anybody that can truly stop Jamal, because Jamal went out for a really big game against them. He really kicked their ass, and I didn't see that coming. I do think Michael Porter Jr. is gonna play. He's gonna keep playing really good. So I'm not really that big on him, but the guy did show up. He has been showing up last season, this season. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Lakers are pretenders.
Michael Porter Jr. showed up in that conference finals. He definitely showed up in there. Jamal Murray did his thing. Jokic was Jokic. He did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, and I think honestly, I'd never forget them losing that game, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, the Lakers figured something out. We're gonna put Rue on Jokic," and they were so happy about that. And that next game, it was like, I mean, Mike Malone. Yeah, Mike Malone said, he said, that's not the first time someone tried to put a small guy up on Jokic. They see a drop in production. They think it's over with. So I don't know what's truly changed with their roster for anyone to say like they're better or they can beat Denver in 7. Shit, they couldn't beat them they couldn't win 1 game. So what the fuck's different, man?
Yeah, they shot really good from the 3 that game. Jokic had a great game, but nobody else stepped it up. I mean, that was really the only reason. Like they took advantage. Then after that, they just beat them. They just beat them every game. Honestly,
I think the Lakers the second worst 3-point shooting team this season. So, and I think the Lakers scored most of their points in the paint this season. It's like I don't know. I don't see it. But I mean, that's just my take. I feel like I've explained it enough. So, what do you guys think about the next shell in your list of contenders?
Hey, man, don't play with my Lakers, man. They got shooters too.
Nah, not really. They really don't. I think that best shooter is who? Austin Reeves, then Gabe Vincent.
You say who?
Gabe Vincent ain't here.
Austin-
Played.
Austin Reeves and Gabe Vincent. Isn't that their best shooters?
No.
Who's
Might
their
be
best
Christian
shooter?
Wood, to be
I would
honest.
say D'Lo is one of our best shooters.
D'Lo, yeah, he's decent. He's a good shooter. I think it still stay within that three. You got D'Lo, Austin Reeves, and Gabe Vincent.
And LeBron, do I think it's going to sustain? No, but he has been. This is like his best 3-point shooting year ever. And
Taurean Prince, I'll say he had 4. I'll say he had 4.
Forget
He really like he started off hot, but like he really ain't been that good though. Honestly, his last few games, like Taurean Prince, he ain't been all that.
He played solid last night.
You know what I'm saying? I need to pull his log up because I know he got like a scratch where I was just like, I don't know.
All right, I got one more for me. The Phoenix Suns.
Pretenders.
Mm,
They've been decent. 17, 15, 15, 5. That was a scratch up.
You said what?
Point guard, man. Devin Booker at point guard seems like that's hard to guard, bro. Like, what the fuck you gonna do with that? I'm gonna go contenders.
They're healthy. They're healthy.
Yeah,
as
but
right now, they're
gotta
not
be a back.
healthy as a full. They're not healthy.
They not healthy right now? Who they missing?
I don't think. I mean, Bradley Beal just came back, and Kevin Durant just came back. So
Kevin Durant missed one game.
Yeah, he did miss a game. He did miss one game.
Everybody back. They healthy right now. He played 37 minutes.
Gordon
Everybody back. 34 minutes. Everybody back.
Aaron Gordon got injured though.
Eric Gordon got injured.
Eric Gordon.
Bro, this is healthy as they gonna be. I said it the first day of the season. I said, bro, we gonna see this all season long. One of them gonna be out. I said one of them gonna always be out. Yes. This whatever we see from them is what we see. This is what we get.
Yep. It's gonna be the Devin Booker or KD.
Actually, KD been the healthiest out of both of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's been Devin Booker and Bradley Beal missing majority of the time.
Yeah,
somehow,
but you know how that's gonna go.
KD always pull his MCL
every year.
Always
fuck some shit up.
It's always somebody landing on him awkwardly.
And it's always when they on a hot streak. When they go on a win streak, that's when that nigga gonna go down like, yeah, my team good. I'm gonna just fake this injury real quick, man. My leg.
That man rolled his ankle in warm-ups.
I was out for like 8 weeks. It was out for like 8 weeks.
They pretenders to me. They're pretenders.
I'm gonna go with contender.
What about the Knicks?
Pretenders.
What? I didn't put the Knicks on there because I knew what everybody's gonna say.
I mean, but you could still say yours. You could say some contender pretenders.
The Knicks are pretenders.
Yeah, we ain't gotta do that one.
I know.
I feel like contender and pretenders is like it only just come down to like, can you even win the chip? It's like if you really can't, if you're not the best team in your division, like you're a pretender. Like I don't even think like the Celtics could be considered a contender because like I don't really think they could beat Denver either. Right now they could beat the Bucks, but we still don't know. I mean, Porzingis been decent. He only missed it. That injury wasn't real. They were just being cautious with him with that calf. But like, I feel like contender pretender is like hella like. That's like I feel like that should be a playoff topic for real though. But I think though, like giving teams respect during the season, like straight up, like this team is good, this team is bad. Like,